we are going to make a beautiful, super easy, looks really impressive date night dinner. I love date night dinners.
Me too.
And this can be perfect for Valentine's Day because it's nice and light. And I'm really excited because we are using some of the beautiful cod that you got in Alaska when you were fishing. We have a freezer full of wonderful fish, and I love to find ways to use it because it's my favorite protein. And probably not yours. You like steak better than fish, but we're running a close second. And so I'm going to start, we're going to do this all in paper, right? So I've got the fish and we've got some very simple vegetables, and we're going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil in here, and I have this on parchment paper because parchment paper is what you're going to use to wrap your fish in. And so I'm going to have you start, honey, and build this. First, I need to cut a few pieces of a lemon because we're going to lay the fish on just a bed of lemon pieces. It'll just give it a great flavor, and it looks so pretty. So I've got, we'll say just 3 of them there. So if you want to lay on the fish, just one of those pieces will be sufficient. And then we're going to, I have a little towel for you to wipe your hands, and then a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Very nice. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A little bit of pepper. This is really easy. It comes together in minutes, truly. And then I'm going to just put some of the zest of this lemon. We're going to drive home that lemon flavor.
It's very good.
Yeah. And I love things that taste so bright and wonderful, but they're healthy, and that's this. All right, so you just need to lay a couple of thyme sprigs on here. You can use any herb you want, but I have thyme on hand, and I'm going to use that.
We've got time to do this.
We do. That looks beautiful. And then you're going to just zest over.
What?
I'm giving you the zester. Exactly like that. Some of that garlic, we're just going to drive home that garlic flavor, and I get to kiss you while you're doing that.
How much do you want of this?
Just enough to flavor it, but not be overwhelming. It's on there.
It's all on the back side?
Yeah, and you can just chop up your garlic if you want, but I think this is like the easiest way to do it and have it be very subtle and very fine.
Oops.
That's quite all right.
All
That'll
right.
be good. All right, now you need shredded vegetables, any vegetables of your choice. And I'm going to use some zucchini, and I have one of these little zester things, and it makes these little ribbons like this. And the
Nice.
ribbons go right on here. And then I also have some carrot, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now, if you want to do this on a box grater or you want to do it in a food processor, all is well. But this is just really quick and easy, and I'm just making enough for the 2 of us, really.
Well, it's date night.
I know, it's date
It's
night.
not
so-
double date night. It's
No,
just date night.
Single date night. All right, so onion or no onion?
Onion.
Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of onion. This is red onion, and it's just going to get very mellow and subtle and sweet enough in the oven. So your pick of vegetables. Now this is the fun part. Before we do anything else, let's see, we salt and peppered already. All right, just a little splash of wine, and then we're going to fold this up, and it's going to look kind of like a calzone.
Okay.
All right, kind of get my
But
drift,
made of paper.
but made of paper.
Now, does that make it steam when it cooks?
Yes, it will
Ah.
steam as it cooks, so you'll have perfectly flaky cooked fish. It won't be
Nice.
dry. Tim does not like dry fish.
Mm.
And so I'm going to fold, trying to keep the wine, just a splash of wine that I put in there, the end that I didn't work off of, across our whole little package. And then I'm going to start at one corner and just start folding and twisting all the way around until it's enclosed and it looks like a calzone or a half moon shape. Okay, how about that?
Looks great.
That's what it's supposed to look like, just like that. And I'm going to put this in my 400 oven. This will take like 10 minutes, super quick. And I have one here. We have one out of the oven.
All right.
And you can present it just like this. What's kind of fun to do is here's your package of vegetables and your fish all in one beautiful little presentation. And I like to just kind of very carefully, because it steams and you don't want to burn yourself, but cut it open just like that and kind of peel it back for your date or for your guests. And there you have this beautiful, and I'll transport it to a plate here, piece of fish. You can do this with chicken if you're not a big fish person, but this is perfect to make a beautifully moist fish. And there, all the fish, all the veg. It's so pretty.
Very nice.
Do you want to give it a taste?
I would.
Remove some of the paper. You can remove it from the paper or serve it right in the paper like this. It just is kind of a cool package. So, I'll give you a little squeeze of lemon.
Little squeeze there.
There you go.
A little squeeze is always appropriate on date night.
Especially on Valentine's Day.
Very
Good.
good. You want to try?
I do, yeah. I want to give it a taste too.
That's so good.
Yeah, and nice and light, getting your veggies and your fish all in one, and bravo.
This was the cod.
Mm-hmm.
Wild caught cod.
Straight out of the Alaskan waters.
Yes.
That is so good. All
Very
right.
good.
I think we're ready for date night. We'll pour the wine.
That was pretty easy.
I know, pretty easy. Took like 10 minutes. 10 minutes in the oven, and you're good to go.
Gourmet meal for date night on Valentine's. Perfect.
Awesome.